the more I trained my mind to expect the challenge, to expect the pain. And I felt more joy in doing that. And I felt more confident in myself for showing up, because I was doing what I truly felt that I should be doing in this life. Not like, oh man, I wish I could be doing something else. And the pain didn't go away. It's just, I finally gave my pain meaning. I gave my pain meaning. Now, when you think of challenges, and I think about challenges and I look at them, it's like, yeah, that's going to be a hill to climb. That's going to be hard, but I see them as a good thing. They're going to make me better. And I remember that this is the price I pay for the future that I want. I have to be willing to pay that price. And the weight might be heavy, but carrying that weight's going to make me strong. And so you have to understand, there's pain either way, but it's way more painful to do something that you don't love for the rest of your life. And so I rewrote what pain meant inside of my head. And so ultimately, I want you to understand this. The most important part of all of this was, as I was doing all this, I started to fall in love with who I was becoming. I didn't just trick my brain through hacks. I partnered with my brain. We were doing something together. I was doing it with compassion and curiosity and commitment. And I showed my unconscious, my subconscious, that it was safe to grow. There was no danger in growth. I wasn't going to die from growing. And so I reprogrammed my internal narrative from protection to expansion. And then most importantly, I stopped chasing easy. And I started getting excited for doing harder things, because I was starting to see how I was evolving. And so the hard things are still hard. They aren't less hard. But now I've learned to run towards them because I see the benefit that's on the other side. And really, I like who I'm becoming. And I think that if you just start doing harder things and reprogram yourself to do harder things, you'll like who you become as well.
Look, you have a project that's due at work that you don't feel like working on right now. Doesn't matter that you don't feel like working on it right now. You impose discipline on the situation and you do what you're supposed to do. You have an exercise, you need to work out this morning, you haven't worked out yet, you wake up in the morning, you need to go work out. You don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It's not part of the calculation. Discipline overrides that. Discipline trumps your feelings. And that is what you need to apply as a person, as a normal human being, no matter what you're doing in your life. You need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel. That's what we need to do. And if you do that, you're going to end up with freedom. You're going to end up with freedom across the board. Discipline equals freedom. That's what I have been saying for a long time. It is 100% factually true. If you allow your feelings to dictate what you do, you will end up being a slave to your feelings at a minimum. But if you utilize discipline in your life, you will end up with the ultimate freedom.